Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
He pays my bills, okay?
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
And just a pain in the ass.
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least
Facts.
25.
27. Just makes it worse.
I like how both
That's shapely woman is 27. Alright.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Wait, how old is she again?
I'll say
Nice.
this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
I'm not gonna even touch that one.
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay, now... Oh, God, I forgot.
It's been a while since we talked to Hawkshaw.
I know. We gotta go through this for all the characters. Alright, let's just get this going.
The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
Build a diamond throne. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know what the hell I
Oh,
would do
that's
with it.
fine.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. Some breed of amphibious humanoid, potentially bipedal, although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Three
I do
birds,
my
one
pet running
cage.
ad, though.
What
What?
makes them worth keeping
The fact
cooped
that
up, I
all of the
wonder?
bossy
Would they
looking
not be
statues
happier
are
flying
their
free?
But then they
Jeez.
might fly away
It's
from Tangle
just
Tower
like-
entirely.
Just like being
wonder
one
if
of
they
the
would.
main points of the previous game was doggy. No one knows what the fuck
Hmm.
bosses look
Where
like.
did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories, but they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
You okay, man?
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep zoning out.
Is that a clue?
Like I'm sitting here
No, no.
listening and
It
just
was
kind of
important
looking at
enough to be
TV, and then I
framed,
just
though.
close my eyes for
I
a second to
framed my
listen, and
law
then just
degree
suddenly out of
doesn't
nowhere
make it a
zoned out.
clue.
Apologies.
Same.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange.
Strange indeed.
You consider that important evidence, do you?
Yes.
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
Really? Something that looks like a
Belongs
murder
to you,
note and you're just
Hawkshaw?
like ridiculous?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Jesus Christ, I keep zoning out.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
She was
just
hiding
be
in
from
those
memory.
bushes right over there.
It's not quite as detailed as the others, anyway.
Yeah, it is a man.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference. A photograph
Okay.
of Freya. Could be important.
Could be.
A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
I mean,
I'd tell him not to
I
quit
would
his
do it
day
immediately
job.
if I could.
But he hasn't got one, has he?
I'm
These
not gonna
figurines
be-
remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed
Yeah.
doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
Just so demanding.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
Like feathers.
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
No, but I did see
One of
something
3
suspicious in the
statues
water.
depicting the same creature.
Really? Where?
This
Oh,
one
just around some.
is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs. For blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music.
I
What is
love
that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yay.
And we're done with Hawkshaw for now.
Bushes.
What the? Alright.
You gotta move, man. Hey, Felix. Hey, Fitz.
Alright,
Felix
let's
is a
go.
contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Do we need to... Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
I imagine you don't visit the
Oh,
astronomy
Zach.
tower too often, do you?
No, but
You
I
need to
still
get,
see
like, a
Pointer
soda or
sometimes. He's always
Kinda
curious
drinking
about what I'm growing
friggin'
in the
mango juice on the
greenhouse.
side and
Asks
trying
me
to
about
stay
the
here.
birds too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
I mean, there shouldn't be, technically, unless you're thinking about aliens. But, you know. Ugh.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be.
She's actually
People
quite
think
a
she's-
sadistic bitch.
Well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
That's...
Strained as all hell.
Fifi doesn't
yeah.
like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
All he does is put fertilizer on my books.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Well,
Time to... Oh, hey, it's one less than Hawkshaw stuff.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the
Oh, yeah.
greenhouse?
No,
This is the first
I
time
don't
we
grow
actually
that
talked
anymore. I've tried in the past, It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Huh.
The man with the green thumb can't keep it up.
What's with the broken glass? Penelope's
That's
three favorite
definitely
birds.
the,
She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
But like, we've seen one of those plants before, though.
Yeah.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
You
Poppy's
just need the full
piano
melody.
music.
The full melody.
I remember when she
Alchemist
started
here.
learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Do something enough times, and it suddenly starts working. You know, you suddenly get better at something. You ever heard of that concept, Bree?
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
That's a lie.
That man is sweating bullets right now.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a
Really?
reason to.
Totally
Those
believe you.
petals,
What?
they're red.
Thank you. We're
You ever
colorblind.
seen
We
this
would have never
before,
guessed.
Fitz?
Poppy and Fitz
but
both
I
had
don't normally
interesting
go into
reactions
Fifi's
to
room.
those.
That's not where we found it.
Oh,
Petals.
I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Out of everybody we've interviewed so far, he is the most suspicious.
That's
He-
fair.
Well, it feels like
Fitz,
more nervous.
one of these drawings is of you
That's a nice
in
red
the
flower.
rooftop
There.
garden, I think,
Mm-hmm.
with Poppy.
And a red flower.
Are we done?
Just nope.avi out of that conversation.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
What? Did he just say it's not that kind
It's
of painting?
Fifi and Freya.
He said he,
Don't you think
he
Poppy
doesn't
should be in
think
the
that
photo
it's that
too?
kind of thing.
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Grim just slowly comes over to Sally. Sally, I don't need your bullshit right now.
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Please don't. I will.
Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
And yet it says that answer does answer the question.
Yeah, it does.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
True, but you were up there before. How long you must have noticed if it was there or not?
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
They would not fit over your oversized hairdo, Sally.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
Love that idiot.
Alright, we're done with Fitz for a while.
Okay, done, going. Hey, is this your diary?
This is Fifi.
Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me.
I already called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
No, he ain't wrong.
He's not wrong.
Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27. Profession, ornithologist. Likes, birds. Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope
Oh, that's a note,
is
actually.
very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Huh.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
I love that tiny smirk right there. That was good.
What is Fitz again? How old is Fitz again?
Name,
Oh,
Fitzfellow. Age, 24.
24.
Profession,
Okay.
Why?
I was just wondering for reasons. Anyway, evidence.
Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27.
They're only 3 years apart, man. That ain't that bad.
No, it's something else. Don't worry. Go to evidence.
Okay, one more.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it
Oh,
be?
Felix is going to be so easy.
Why? Because we only have that.
We have
that.
like 4 items to go through with Felix.
I am scared of birds.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh.
Okay.
Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Nope.
In fact, you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
You could.
I would not
I
say
mean, I
that,
guess.
however.
Oh.
That was
Just wanted to make me
No,
sad.
it would be quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the
just trolling
connections
Grimoire
between
there.
all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
Alright. Let's go a bit backwards
Is
this
this
time.
yours, Fifi?
Alright.
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Honesty.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
Listen, it wants to release a brand new album. You gotta let it.
What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
No,
These
sorry,
weren't
it's
dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds. I think.
My argument stands.
I mean, yeah.
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is.
Wait a minute. What?
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya?
Because he was secretly Freya's
A
father.
wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint. A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
What's on those pages? Grimoire, you're busting my balls here, man.
This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third. I
Yeah.
believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
Take the ring to
I'm
Mount
not the person to
Doom.
ask.
Destroy
All
it.
I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it.
See?
such, I
Mount
cannot
Doom. Is that
ascertain any
not
meaning
that
from it
hard to
whatsoever.
understand?
There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
The stutter.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Ah.
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next!
Alright.
It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what. It is a flower. It
God.
Who is that in the
That is
photo?
a broken girl.
I'm quite sure that I have no idea.
Dodgy
She
eyes.
laughed
An
like
item
that
from
at the
Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
Why do I feel like these two have drifted away, but they really haven't drifted away? They just think the other has drifted away from them.
Yeah.
So it's literally a gigantic misunderstanding between the two.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't like people. I'm a very people person, but people are dumb.
There's something about that diary we
Oh,
some-
good. We can do
Let's
this
ask her about
immediately.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go
There's
next.
something about Hawkshaw something.
Let's ask her about it.
No.
Later.
We'll kick in her...
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is
You
it
now
locked
have
up
to
like
unlock
that?
the lock.
Do you
Damn it!
seriously require an explanation? Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10
So, there are secrets written in here?
and this particular diary is unused.
It doesn't
Uh-huh.
look unused.
There's a bookmark.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me
What?
neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
Somebody else's diary.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my
Fine.
bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary.
What?
Something to prove who the
Oh, that was
original
right
owner
up.
was.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, that's bullcrap.
It will let you look at the thing before you sleep.
What?
It will let you look at what the clue is before you sleep.
Okay.
So in case you want to get a closer look at like,
Oh, it's Freya's! Okay.
Let's take a closer look at this.
You've already done one of these before, so you know how to do it.
Yeah. Nope. Because it was stolen.
This blue book didn't know about the secret diary because it was stolen. Nope.
I had to try. I had to throw one dumb question in there. If the opposite was hidden inside, is the same thing as rarity.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Time for Pom Pom Head. Oh, one of these. Secret letter. Personal secrets. No. Was always suspicious of. Didn't know about. Didn't want anyone to see. Thought there wasn't. Destroyed. Was always suspicious of. Okay. That everyone knew about. Was buried in the garden. Within a library book. Kept in her bedroom. Within Freya's diary. Never knew about. Didn't want anyone to see. Got it.
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
We
You did
need
not
evidence.
know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Listen, if it helps us
might
lead
be
to
easier
her
if you just
murderer,
let us read the
we
diary.
need
Fifi.
that info, girl.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Me like stab people. Stab
Alright,
people feel
Fifi
good.
Unlocked the diary.
Finally, what's in there?
It's pictures of frogs. Okay. It's back. In the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soul Bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. I need 2 more. I'm my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all. All 5. Eyes blanked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. What the hell?
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have.
Okay. Interesting. Let's go meet Hawkshaw.
Alright.
Let's just take care of it while we're close.
More of that
Yeah.
weird
Really makes me. Are we on
beats me.
I love that little doop every time.
this little microscope thing? You said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense, if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already
Why
worked
don't
out
you
what you're
just
searching
kiss me?
for.
What? Beetle.
Oh,
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So,
need to have
that's what you were
people
looking for in the
not
greenhouse? This
down.
beetle?
Surely even you can understand the
so-
logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many
like a
insects.
message or an email or something,
Yeah.
little light on the back flashes.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like sitting down on my computer desk, so every now and then I just get a flashlight.